Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the light bringers, and the soulpreneurs of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, make sure you hit the subscribe button below with the bell so you can get notifications for all the videos that I share here on the channel. We are going to dive into your October 2020. What do you need to know? What messages do the angels have for you? And how can you best navigate this month? So we're going to take a look at the overarching themes to start. And I do want to say, I think as we're taking a look at this entire spread, there's definitely some shifting in regard to, I really think, relationships specifically, or a shift in commitment here. But definitely you have some stuff going on with relationships and some pretty major shifts and changes in terms of the direction that your life was taking. So I think that you want to allow yourself, first and foremost, to just be in flow as much as you can, to just kind of surrender yourself to this flow that is coming into your life, to what you're being shown, to what you feel called to do, and trying not to control too much, because I think that would be a huge mistake this month, is to try to control things, because that really is, rather than flow and allowing the current to kind of carry you, that's like swimming against the current. So we don't want to try to control it. We want to try to flow with what's happening, trusting that this is for your highest and best good. So let's take a look first at this section of the overarching themes. Now, this is really cool because the first thing that I want to point out is that we have two Queen cards. We have the Queen of Scrolls and the Queen of Keys. Okay, so this is saying to me that you are stepping into your power in some way, and you are stepping into your intuitive power. The Queen energy is very much an intuitive leader. She is very much powerful, but also intuitive, and allowing her intuition to guide her and show her the way. So I do feel like you're going to be very in tune with your intuition. You're going to want to make sure that you are trusting that. Now, the Queen of Scrolls is learning new life lessons. She is recognizing what she needs to do. I think that you're going to have a lot of clarity this month. I think that you might have some emotions around some of the changes that you need to make, around some of the changes that are happening, but I also think that you're going to understand it. I think that you're going to be really mastering lessons in your life and understanding things from different perspectives and really finding clarity on things. So if you're not having that now, know that that's coming. This also can be, with traditional learning, the Queen of Scrolls can be someone who is in school or in some kind of a learning experience and just mastering those lessons. So this is about mastering lessons, whether it's life lessons or school lessons, okay? So I do see a lot of success around learning for you this month. And then we have the Queen of Keys. And the Queen of Keys, I love her because this really is, to me, like she's like the ultimate entrepreneur. She honors her intuition and she allows it to guide her business and the decisions that she's making for herself. But this doesn't have to be, not everybody is a business owner, not everybody is an entrepreneur. So this is also about leadership, but leading from a really grounded place. She really knows herself. She's very down to earth. She's very kind and loving and understanding and warm, but she also knows what she needs to do, and she understands the kinds of changes that she needs to make in her life, and she does that with love. She makes changes with love, but she is in a place where she's able to release what needs to be released in order to make space for what's trying to come in. So there is a lot of energy around this. The Queen of Keys also it does quite well financially. So if there have been worries for you around finances or the changes that you have going on and how that's going to work out with finances, know that it's going to work out. Know that it's going to be okay. It'll be better than okay. This is really an energy of abundance as well, and an energy of having that Midas touch with things. Now we have these two cards that kind of came together. We have the redirect card and we have the setting your course card reversed. So again, this to me is saying, like, this is, we have some men here on this boat, and they are sailing in the direction of something that they're heading toward. And this showing up reverse is saying to me, really throw away the blueprint, throw away the plan, and allow yourself to do that. Allow yourself to come back to the drawing board and ask yourself, is this what I have going on in my life still what I want? And if it is, like, if the answer truly is deep down in your soul, yes, then you're going to want to continue with these things. But I think that you're going to find that there are a lot of no's. I think this really is questioning a lot of things in your life and redirecting a lot of things in your life, because also we have this redirect card, and the redirect card is about that. It's really saying that it's time to refocus. It's time to redirect, that you've gotten maybe in some ways a little bit off path, a little bit off track. And how could you be more on track? How can you be living a more joyful, more peaceful, more soul-aligned path? And I think that you're going to find the answers to that this month. I think that's going to become really clear. Now, the next cards that we have here are the challenges that you can expect. Now, this first card is the Archangel Michael card. And this is saying to me, like, that there is going to be some fear that you're going to be dealing with. There is going to be a feeling of like that you don't have the same stability that you're used to. You're really wanting that. I mean, the Queen of Keys really is very stable, right? But when fear steps in, it can tell you that you're not, and it can tell you to be afraid, and it can tell you to worry. Like, I just got done going through a pretty big transition in my life, and I caught myself really worrying a lot about it, because change is hard, change is different, and that fear will come in, and I really had to talk myself out of that and be excited for the positive changes that I had going on in my life and that I have going on in my life. And so this is really about that, like being excited for the changes that you're making for yourself, the changes that you have going on in your life, trusting the process, trusting the angels, trusting in your higher power, that all is well and all is working for you, not to you. It's happening for you, not to you. And then we have the One of Roses reversed, commitment reversed. Okay, so for some of you, this is going to be the end of a romantic relationship. This could even be divorce. Maybe you've been waiting for your divorce to go through, and this is really that energy of finally releasing that. Or maybe you're deciding to walk away from a committed relationship. This can also be, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, although oftentimes it is with this One of Roses. It can be walking away from something that you have been committed to before. So this could be a job. This could be a contract that you had that has ended or that you're choosing to get out of. A commitment card is also about contracts. So you may find yourself choosing to not sign a contract. This is also a message of, like, if you have a contract and you're kind of wishy-washy on whether or not you should sign it, I would wait. I would not sign that, because this is really suggesting also, like, you're not going to want to make some kind of a major commitment unless that feels really in alignment with your soul. So some kind of a disconnection with commitment here. And then we have the Winter card, the Five of Forces reversed. The Winter card is really, again, about a period of solitude a little bit, a period of quiet, a period of reflection, a period of maybe it not appearing like a lot is happening for you, or that it might appear like things aren't happening the way that you want them to, but understanding that amazing things are coming and that you have to trust. And there always has to be in our lives these periods of winter where things just kind of lie dormant, and where we pause a little bit and we slow down a little bit and we allow that process to happen and to unfold naturally in the right timing. Then we have the Purpose card reversed. And this is really saying to me, like, again, where have you stepped out of your purpose? Where are you not living your most purposeful life? Where have you gotten off track, off path a little bit? So reconnecting with that. What is my purpose? What is it that I want for my life? What is that is in alignment with what I want for my life? And what is not in alignment with that, and what does God, the universe, appear to be guiding me to have in my life, and how do I allow that in, and how do I do better at honoring that in my life and honoring my most purposeful life. You know, I think like we can get so easily distracted in life, and it's really easy to do some of these easy, more comfortable things, and we can let too much time pass, and we can get disconnected from those purposeful things and those purposeful relationships, and being a purposeful person, a person who is focused on living in purpose. And so come back to that, redirect, take a look at where you need to make some shifts and where you need to make some changes. Now, these last set of cards are connected to the gifts that you can expect. The first card that we have here is the Caught in the Ruins card, reversed, okay? I always like to envision, so what we have here is a couple of people who are trapped in a jail, but if you can notice right here up at the top, it is completely open, and if they simply chose to look up, they would see that they could very easily free themselves. And this is reverse. That to me is usually a message of kind of the universe turning things around for you and dumping you out of this jail, this stuckness that you have created for yourself. You're not as stuck as you think you are, and the universe is about to show you that. And it might feel uncomfortable, right? Being dumped out of this place that you have been in, that you have been stuck in for quite some time, but let yourself flow with it, let yourself roll with it. Understand that this is all for a higher purpose, and you have to flow. Things have to shift. Things have to change when it's time. When soul contracts end, when, you know, it's time for us to step into a new phase of things, things will change. And if you don't make the changes yourself, the universe will help to make those for you. And I think that you are going to find yourself having to kind of work through some adjustment, but this is for the long term, for the better for you. Now, the next card that we have here is the Akashic Library reversed. And this is really saying, I feel like, that you've stepped away again from your knowing. You've stepped away from tapping in to those intuitive resources within that are helping to guide you. And if you have done that, you're going to be pushed back in that direction. You're going to be guided, you're going to be shown. And this is really a message to make sure that you're honoring that you're listening to your intuition, that you're listening to that voice. And again, if you're not listening to it, if you're not listening to the changes you need to make in your life, to the things that you need to do, the universe will step in for you. So where are you not listening? Where are you stepping out of your knowing? Where are you stepping out of your purpose? This is a really big question for you to ask yourself this month. And the next card that we have here is the Six of Roses reversed. Lots of roses. Again, this is about a release and a shift within connections in your life, relationships in your life. The War of the Roses. The War of the Roses reversed is really about walking away from a battle. This is about being at battle. You can see we have like two sides of the war, being at battle, and somebody just decides to throw the flag in. I'm done. I'm walking away. I'm stepping out of this war. I'm stepping out of this battle, and I'm moving on with my life. So wherever it is that you're feeling called to step out of battle, do so. Again, if you don't do that, the universe may step in and do that for you. So take it upon yourself. It'll go so much more smoothly if you can make that decision yourself, and it's so much more empowering as well. And then this last card that we have here is the Discernment card. So there is some level of dishonesty or mistrust happening here, or concern over that, whether that was like you being dishonest in some way or somebody being dishonest with you. So ask yourself like where you haven't been honest, or where you haven't been as truthful as you could be. And also, where is your intuition showing you that you need to be more discerning, that you need to be aware of the truth? This is about hidden truths being revealed. And you are going to be made aware, but the sooner that you honor that intuition, the less trouble you will save yourself. You can use that intuition to discern what you want in your life, who you want in your life, what you know, like where you can trust someone, where you can't trust someone, where you should be open and honest, all of these things. So use your discernment as you navigate this month. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button below. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. If you want to learn more about me or about Clarity, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com. I will see you guys soon with another video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.